So onto another one of your films, Penelope. Can you set the scene for us? Also, I watched this film. Can you set the scene for us in your own words? What is Penelope?
Sure. Can I back up a little bit though, because
Sure.
Penelope really comes from my wife's work. So let me
Okay.
just say a word or two, because this is really how I learned about aging and about dementia.
Okay.
My wife, Dr. Ann Basting, developed something called time slips, which is basically a methodology to use creativity and storytelling and improvisation as a way to connect with people who don't have access to memory. And it can be used in all kinds of settings, but certainly dementia, Alzheimer's is a prominent one. And so Penelope is really the story of one of her projects. She had the idea to take sort of stories that we're all familiar with, like Homer's Odyssey, come into a care setting and invite everyone, whether they are a caregiver, professional caregiver, or a family member, residents at any level of ability, and staff, no matter what job they're doing, to come together to read this book, together, to read the Odyssey,
Hmm.
and then to reimagine it as a performance in a way that would speak to their lives. So the way they reimagined it and what we show in the film is that people related more to Penelope than they did to Homer. Homer is off at war and Penelope is waiting, which is much more akin to the experience of a lot of people who live in a nursing home. Also,
Hmm.
there are lots of women. Women live longer, as we know. And
Yes.
so identifying with Penelope was more natural to many of the people who took part in the project.